Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Series number 118. I'm Gunner, that's Omega, that's Yankum, and that's Vassar. What you just heard was First Child and Crossing the Border, the remix. That was what you just heard. So, are you guys hungry?
I am starving.
Alright, let's get this going. We're going to go take it down. Here, drive-through. Time for the drive-through. Hey, Vassar. I haven't said this in forever. Hey, Vassar, will you read the ratings?
If my internet runs up. Let's see. And now for the ratings. For Impact Wrestling, last Thursday night's TNA Impact broadcast drew an 0.87. Cable rating up 5% from last week's 0.83. SmackDown, WWE SmackDown drew a 1.87 cable rating, up from the 1.77 cable rating the show did the week prior. And finally, Monday Night Raw fell to just 3.59 million viewers for the Memorial Day edition. This is one of the lowest numbers without football against it in years. Memorial Day shows generally see a drop, and they were against the Heat vs. Pacers NBA playoff game, but the story of the show is that they saw a sizable drop in the third hour. The third hour was the lowest rated hour, with Hour 1 had 3.54 million viewers, Hour 2 had 3.86 million viewers, and that drop to the third hour was 3.41 million viewers. Back to you.
And with the birthdays, Mr. Yankum DDS.
Alright, here we go. On the 28th, we have Seth Rollins and Kamala. On the 29th, we have Steve Corino, Pete Gas, Hornswoggle, and Head Shrinker Samu. On the 31st, Takashi Sagiura. Am I close? Omega? Alright. Yeah. Okay, so on the first, it's Scoot Andrews, Big Bully Busick, Ian Rotten, and James Storm. On the second, we have Chessman, Lex Luger, Velvet Sky, and AJ Styles. So remember, if you heard any dead people's names in our birthday list, if you give us a tweet or an email or comment on Spreaker here or Facebook or Twitter, however you want to mention it to us, there could be a prize in it for you if you can name all of the dead people in the birthdays list.
And now it is time for This Week in Wrestling with Omega BR.
Pelvic Sky.
Pelvic Sky. But I really like his impression of Velvet Sky right there. With the how blah.
Yes, it's time for This Week in Wrestling History. Series 1853. William Doom, regarded as the first major American star in professional wrestling, was born in Belfast, New York. Jump over a century. In 1987, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Iron Sheik were arrested together on charges of drug possession after being pulled over on the New Jersey Turnpike en route to a WWE show in Ashbury Park. They neglected to tell management about the arrest, and as news of it broke, the media, of course, focused on the fact that they were supposed to be feuding at the time, causing the company to fire them both. Duggan would return some months later, while Sheik would stay gone for years. Although Sheik would later try to claim WWF forced them to travel together, since he didn't have a license in the United States, in an effort to maintain kayfabe. And in 1996, Sean Morley, better known as Val Venus, defeats El Bronco for the WWC television title in Caguas, Puerto Rico. Its reign would actually last 3 years, as the title was not officially vacated until March 3rd, 1999, despite the fact that Borland worked for the WWF since '97. And that was this week in wrestling history.
Alright, so I have a couple of happy trails. So the first one is Vince Russo has a new blog entry about how basically the WWE is shooting himself in the foot about with the Raw ratings. You can't be half pregnant is the major quote that you're coming from that. So he basically saying in his blog entry that the reason why the WWE is that successful is because on one hand it's trying to cater to adults by saying bitch and a bunch of other swear words, and on the other hand it's trying to cater to kids with the silly stuff. But the fact that they're in the middle and they're tweening basically. Is that so? Happy trails to Vince Russo and his potential, the potential idea that he can't book, because that's a really good point. And happy trails to Michelle Beadle. No, Michelle Beadle. Michelle Beadle was basically the person that was on the other end of the AJ Lee debacle back in the winter. And she says on the JR podcast, Phil was one of those cool guys that didn't fall into a certain role and kind of did what he wanted to. But to watch all of that happen and have someone tattle on me and have their girlfriend get in my face is a little pathetic. It's okay, I moved on. Basically, they're not friends anymore. Alright, so that's it for this show. Basically, what should we watch this week in wrestling? Omega VR.
I am going to say, go back and watch the edition of Monday Night Raw that was actually broadcast from Japan way back in 2005, nearly 9 years ago. And I believe it's the first and only time they've actually broadcast from Japan. Of course, they've done it from Mexico once or twice, they've done it from the UK quite often. But it's quite a unique experience, of course. Japanese crowds tend to be a little quieter, more polite and such. They don't really hold big signs. So, the main event of that edition, if I remember right, was Edge versus the World Champion Triple H for that championship.
And that was the one and only time John Cena tag teamed with Yoshitatsu against the heel tag team at the time, which I don't remember. Yankum, what should we watch?
Oh God, I kind of paid attention to Raw, but not a whole lot, and nothing sticks out of my head. So I'm gonna be a drunk again this week, and you should go watch that Alicia Fox match from Raw.
That's true, because this was 2005. Todd still listed as Japan, I think, at that time.
I remember a Raw from Japan, and it was Tatsu and Cena in a tag team. I swear this was a thing.
Readers, listeners, go look that up and
confirm
the proper context.
Correct. So, Vassar, what should we watch this week in wrestling? Vassar. Is Vassar still here?
I'm roboting.
No, you're not now.
Nothing much. Because I can't think of anything.
Let's see. I'm going to suggest. I already suggested Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Steen. So I'm going to suggest Shinsuke Nakamura versus Brock Lesnar for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in Japan in 2004? Or was it 2006? I forget which. Either way, those two had a match for the IWGP match, and that was I watched it recently. It was pretty good. So go for that. All right, so that's it. We're going to get a couple plugs here. All right, everyone. June 1st. That's Sunday. Sunday we're launching the WOO Radio Network. That is going to play wrestling themes and other original content from Wookiees just like you. We're going to have a bunch of stuff on there. I'm going to make a thread right after the show and announce a meeting, which will be on Friday, sometime in the evening. Where we'll be talking about how it will actually work and what you actually need to do, and if you have a show, you best show up, essentially. Other than that, you can check out our Twitter, twitter.com/RadioWoo or twitter.com/SmartSnark. On twitter.com/SmartSnark, Yankum and I live tweet during Raw sometimes, and pay-per-views. There's also going to be a Family Woo on Sunday, so get ready for that thread. Let's see, what else? You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/SmartSnark. And you can email us if you are a professional wrestler or a person who owns an independent wrestling promotion and would like a little bit of free press. You can email us at smartsnark@gmail.com. And that would be it, I think. So, thank you very much for listening, and take care. Spike your hair.
You know it.
Good night.